everyone and welcome to another Flosstube Flossmas. I'm not sure what this is yet, but you're all more than welcome here. So this is Sunday. Sorry, I'll start off. I'm Heather, if you're new here, and this channel is Willy Sheep, and it is all about cross stitch. It is Sunday the 7th of December, so we're getting through it rightly. As I say, I'm sort of Flossmas, Flosstube, don't really know what I'm doing today because it's probably a wee bit more than a Flossmas, but it's maybe not a Flosstube. But anyway, it is what it is. So I actually have notes today. I have notes. Not that I'll maybe go by them, but they're there anyway. I have my coffee as well, which, don't judge, has already been put into the microwave because I was ironing this morning. It is at the minute, what time is it? 20 to 9. So I've had my ironing done and that's me for the rest of the day. I have dinner made for today, which is just a soup. So I don't have anything else to do as far as I know. But anyway, I hope you've had a good few stitchy days since the last video. I actually have, and I have got quite a bit done. For me, I've got quite a bit done. I have a finish. So that is good. So we'll get started. I'll take a drink first for just to keep me going. Right, we'll set this out of the road so no cross stitch gets injured. Right, I'll leave my finish to the end, not to the end, to the end of this part. And I'll show you what I've been working on. So I showed this on my last video, and this is the Santa's Coming to Town stitch along, start along. That is Historic Stickmaster. You know what I mean? So I've got a bit done on this. So that is how far I have got. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to focus. I'm actually using my phone and not my camera, so it might not focus the greatest. But that is how far we have got. And I actually do have some figures for it. Sorry, 1 wee second. This is actually, this is Pattern Keeper compatible. You have to do a wee bit of jiggery pokery, but it does work. And you have to, because there's silks, it's not DMC or anything that's already loaded, so you just have to put in your numbers against the symbols. But believe me, if I was able to do it, you'll be able to do it. So that's how far I have got with that. Some figures on this. Now this is a quarter of it. The first bit. Actually thinking about it, the second bit will be out today, so I must look for it. So the first quarter has 4,029 stitches on it. At the minute I have done 554 for a grand total of 13.75%. So there is quite a bit more to go, but I'm happy with it and I adore working on it. I really do. I could have worked on it up to today, but there wouldn't be very much to show you, and it would have pretty much been like the last video. So I thought, no, I need to zhuzh it up a wee bit. So I will be going back to that. So I will at some night this incoming week. Watch straps flailing about here and it's annoying me. Right, so that is that one. So we're doing really well. This is 36 count natural linen as far as I know, and these are Auvert à Soie silks, and they are amazing to work with. I've never used silks before. Simple fact is I just never needed or thought I needed to use them. But no, I'm so glad I did, and I've tried it and it's worked out brilliant. So love that. And you can join in on that at any stage. Next one, I'm still here. Next one. This is House of Cross Stitch by Galliana Cross Stitch. This one, I can't get direct from Galliana Cross Stitch anymore. Not that I have been able to find. You can actually get this from Historic Stickmaster as well. They must be just distributors now for it, and all of the other ones that Galliana Cross Stitch done. So this is, I hope you're seeing this. There we are. So what I have done, I had that whole top section done. So I have done this bit here, peeking around the side. So the bit with the holly and the berries and just the line down the side, I done that last night. So that is what that is looking like at the minute. Just trying to get this in a picture for you, or it all in. I love this one. Now, if you've watched previous videos of mine, you'll know that I made a horrendous mistake in it. And I basically had to frog pretty much the fireplace, or most of the top bar, I think the Christmas tree. But that is how far I've got with that. My arms are going to drop off. I love this one. I love it every time I pull it out. So I'll be working on this today. This'll definitely be getting worked on today. So that, as I say, is how far I've got with it. Absolutely love it. It is, I want to say it's a 36 count. Hold on a second to see. I want to say it's a 36 count, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it's 32. I could be wrong. And it's sulky threads I'm using. It is the 12 weight one, because I just have to use the one thread. But it's a paper pattern, so I don't have any figures or anything like that. But no, that one, I adore it. I really do adore it. And I'm glad. At the time I wasn't going to fix it. I was just going to fudge it. And then I went up to the fireplace and it looked completely off. It was not symmetrical whatsoever. So I just had to rip it out and do it all. But I'm quite happy that I done that. I'm just trying to find my notes again. So that is that. That is, just got my notes up so I know, yeah, that's it. And that is, I say that will be worked on today. So that, can't wait to do that. I actually give it a wee bit of an iron because I was ironing the next one. So I thought I'll run the iron over this as well. So that's that. Next one is a finish. So I showed this in my last one. This is for the Jingleball, which I have to talk about. But we have Santa. We have stand up Santa all done. All done. Just get him sorted here a wee second, maybe be better. A wee second. There we go. That's him better now. So he's all done. Finished him on Friday night. Yes, we're on Sunday now, so finished him on Friday night. And watched Kathy last night. So absolutely brilliant. The colours are actually richer than what I think they're coming across in the camera, or what it looks to me that they're coming across. But no, so that is done in pearl cotton. There is normal DMC cotton, and there is Whisper in that as well. So We'll see about doing it in a stand-up. I don't know. I'm not 100% what's going to happen. So with that. So I'm over the moon. And Kathy did say last night there's going to be a Mrs. Claus. So if there is, I'd be brilliant. I do. I love him. And although he's big, he is big, it didn't take that long to do, believe it or not. And that's me saying it. It didn't take that long to do. I think it's because it's pearl cotton and you're just using the one strand and you can fire it out quick enough. So that's it. All proud and pleased. So that was my stitching since Wednesday. I'd done the last update of my first Flosstube, whichever one you want to say. So that is all the stitching I've got in. So I am pretty pleased with that. Usually, and there was a night took out of that for my book club as well. So I've done well. Pat myself on the back for that. Right, on to the next thing. So the next is people on YouTube Flosstube that I've been watching who have been doing Flossmas. I have only got to watch a couple. I only really have the morning. So usually they're about, people's ones are about 15 minutes, give or take either side. So I can fit maybe about 2 in. So I am watching Darlene Dion Design. She is in Nova Scotia in Canada. Isn't that right? I hope. Her stuff's beautiful. Their finishes are lovely. I love seeing what she has every day. It's brilliant and what she's been stitching on. She's so much. She's an Etsy shop. So each day she'll show you one of her designs and that design will be 50% off for the next 24 hours. And then on to the next one the next day. So that's brilliant. Couldn't be bad to that. She also has a jigsaw advent that she's doing. Beautiful, which has sort of put me in the mind for that as well. So that's Darlene. Check her out. I'll try and remember to post or tag them below. And of course, Jen Stitchy Corner. I've been watching her right through. So she's so much cute stuff, and she makes it interesting with the wheels. So she doesn't even know what she's stitching the next day or that night even. So Jen Stitchy Corner, you can check her out too. Brilliant. Right, so on to this weekend is a big weekend. It's the Jingleball. So we have it started on Friday. Well, for here in the UK, it started Friday night. I got on one of the rooms for about an hour on Friday night, and it was brilliant. It so many people in it. Only a second, I get my coffee. There is so many people in it. It is the international. It's not rooms they call them, but it's the one I don't know. I call it a room. So there's lots of different ones you can pick from. Some of them have all funny wee titles and stuff. But the international, I always sort of head straight to there. That's just my preference. And there was so many people on it. I think what time? It must have been about. Well, it was just after 8. The Jingleball started at 8 over here, 8 p.m. Friday night. I got on to it. Must have been about 10 past 8, and as I say, I was on it for about an hour, and so many people from all over. And there's actually 3 of us from Northern Ireland on it, which was brilliant because, as one of us said, we don't hear this accent. You don't hear it anywhere else. So to actually have it on Jingleball that is worldwide was amazing. And they weren't, well, where I live is sort of central in Northern Ireland, so I'm not really far from anybody, but they weren't that far away, which is good. But no, had a blast on it. Brilliant seeing what everybody was working on as well. Then last night, I had a very busy day yesterday, so I didn't get on to last night. Um, and I ended up, I didn't go into the rooms or anything last, I just was looking through the agenda, and I ended up watching, it's like a meet and greet, I think they're called. So it's like a Q&A really. You just go in, they're sitting, and you can ask questions and the people answer them. So I watched Primrose Cottage. So it was brilliant to see the four girls and the mum. Um, it was brilliant to just, you just get a slight idea of what they do. You how they maybe come up with designs. Lindsay was there, the person, the girl that designs them, how she comes up with them. You you can you can ask anything, I think, basically, if they're willing to answer. So Primrose Cottage, that was great for them. Then I went on to the Blue Flower, was straight after that. Her and her husband, I'm sorry, I can't remember her name. Her and her husband were doing it. Brilliant as well. You just, as I say, getting an idea of how they, from start to finish, do things, which you would never know otherwise. Um, and as somebody who sells patterns, it's nice to know that too. Because at the end of the day, all we get is the paper pattern coming through the post to us. But to actually see what goes into getting that there, it's really, it's good. It's good. Then after the Blue Flower, I had the stand up Santa class. So Kathy was doing it. Um, at Now I will admit I didn't stay for the whole thing of it. Um, I watched a good part, but it's available for 30 days. There's a link being sent out, and it's available for 30 days. So I'll watch it. I'll watch the full thing after, and then make my decision on if I'm going to do him into a stand up. Because I love him so much, I don't want to ruin him. So if I think it's beyond my, he might just end up being framed. But I'm happy enough either way. I don't mind. So watched part of the stand up Santa class, and then I ended up watching Liz Matthews. She had a meet and greet on it. There was Liz and her mum Kathy Barrick was on it as well, which was I wasn't expecting it when I popped on, and her husband was also there. He was firing out the questions to her, so it was brilliant as well, and different designs and stuff that was hanging on the wall, and she was going through those, so it was really good. Um, so that, and I've still today to go, so I don't know what's going to happen today. Um, they do have a shop, and there is Jingleball exclusives, so I have to go through it. I have been through it a couple of times, and I'm earmarking. So in my next video, then I'll have then what I bought. Um, I'm having to curtail myself, so but so much lovely stuff. It's unreal. It really is. But I'll show that in my next video. So that is all Jingleball related. So the next thing is a couple of charts I have got. Um, it is haul, I suppose, in a way, but they were two free charts. Their Stitch is So Beautiful. If you are in their Facebook group, all the month of December or up to Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, they are giving away a free pattern every day. Full full coverage, free pattern every day. Um, it's just a matter of checking each day what it is. If you like it, download it. If you don't, wait till the next day. So I have downloaded. If I can get, I'll pop it up here. So I will. I can't remember the name of it. I don't have the name of it. But it is the tartan ribbon. I just loved it. I just seen the tartan and I thought I have to have that. So I have that one. And there was another Facebook group I'm in. I think it's Le Petticoat. I'll maybe put the name of it here. Again, you need to be in it. And somebody give a free pattern, NOEL pattern. Again, if I can get a picture, I'll pop it up. And I got it as well. So you can't really be bad to that. But that is everything. I am wrapping this up kind of quickly because as I say, I don't know if it's a floss tube or a Flossmas. It might be a Flossmas, but no, that is everything this week. So plans, if I can get a chance, I'll do another video midweek again. So we'll say Wednesday. Um, Plans between now and Wednesday. So today I'm going to be working on a House of Christmas. Sal, the Santa Claus is coming to town. Sal, I'm definitely going to be working on it a bit more. And I do have a Santa Barbara, Anna Barbara, um, Santa's flight. I can't remember the name of it. I do have it. That one has always caused me a certain amount of irritation, so I might bring it out again and try it again. We'll see. But definitely the two I've shown you today are going to get more work done on them. But that is everything. So if you've got it this far and you have liked what you've seen, if you could give me a wee thumbs up would be brilliant. A comment would be fantastic. And if you would like to subscribe, I will love you forever. So that's it. As I say, hopefully I'll have another video out midweek, and I hope you have a brilliant stitchy time between now and then. I'll see you later. Bye.